can hear woodpeckers. It's an interesting theory, the whole woodpecker sap theory. You know, woodpeckers, I used to think were bad for trees because they poke holes in them, but no, they're actually really good for trees. In fact, tree sap is delicious. I don't know if you've ever tasted it. A few weeks ago, I was in my backyard and some tree sap was dripping down the outside of one of our backyard trees. And I traced it up to some woodpecker holes that were neatly arranged horizontally, kind of in an upward spiral pattern around the tree. And the liquid coming out, whew, delicious. Sweet, watery liquid. The woodpeckers peck because they want that sweet juice. The tree benefits because it gets some aeration and it gets some pressure relief and some flow, much needed flow. Plants typically don't breathe. They need help to aerate, and so enter the woodpecker. The woodpecker sap protocol makes sense in nature because nobody is getting extra from that exchange. The woodpecker gets what he wants, the tree gets what it needs. And all of the trillions of little critters involved in that entire transaction are also getting what they need. The bacteria and the microbes and the other insects in the air all swarm in around this activity. Nothing happens in a vacuum in a living ecosystem. But if you start creating vacuums, it's really hard to replace them. Because you take out one piece and it's there's a cascading domino effect, right? Man, I'm walking around in the forest for half an hour and suddenly I'm an expert on ecology, but you know what I mean. I'm not an expert. I just look at the world and see what it says, and then I just say what I see.